Slaptail squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you are a member of the Great Slaptail Nation, my nation, and who am I? I'm the Beeve Man, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the Great Slaptail Nation Army. And with me today, here in the Beaver Den, with an ass so fine it'll make you want to violate the first commandment, the Padme to my Darth Vader, the Evelyn to my Skeletor, a woman who's as stingy with her pussy as Scrooge McDuck is with $1, the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
Moving on. Also,
harsh. Are you rushing it because you fucked it up and didn't push record?
You know, this is a team effort, and
Okay.
I cannot be responsible for everything.
Well, that's why Ron saved your ass today, which is never usually how it happens.
My
Just
question
in
to
case
you
want
is this,
say.
Swan. Why
Yes.
didn't everybody else?
See? That's what happens when there's all the kids in the kitchen.
Also,
It doesn't work as good. Too many cooks
in
in
the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Whatever
Where
that
the fuck
saying
did that
is.
come from?
Because there's lots of us on today.
Okay. Anyway, whoever's moving their mic, stop.
Stop it.
Stop it right now. Also with us today, coming to us live from the Uniden, where he's crafting his manifesto. So far, he's confused. He hasn't been able to get past the first page because he's forgotten his own name.
He's dyslexic. Leave him
The
alone.
Rons. That
doesn't
has
have
nothing-
to do anything with your
Oh,
speaking. That's
nothing to do with
writing and
speaking.
reading and yeah.
Hey, Rons, if you walk down the street with a coffee cup, do people put change in it as you're walking by? I feel like that's probably going to happen.
You should get a blind man walking cane while you're at it.
I think they're going to do it just because anyway. Like if you just happen to sit down, like if he's legitimately taking a rest and he's drinking a cup of coffee, somebody's going to walk by and drop a coin in it.
Aww.
What we're saying is you look homeless.
Today, a
Oh,
little
thank you,
disheveled.
Mike.
A little disheveled. It's all right.
Disheveled.
Disheveled.
Yes. Also with us today is county renowned professional comedian.
Harsh. That's assy.
Oh, that was fun. Our good buddy, Mike Cotayo. You might know him as Mike Cotayo, or you might know him as Nemo.
I changed it for you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank God you started over.
Thank God I did. Thank you again. Thank you, Rons. Nice job. Your one redeeming quality
Hi, everybody.
the past 4 years. Nice job.
Aw.
They can't see
Hi,
you,
Mike.
Nemo.
I see you waving.
All right.
I'll acknowledge
Yay.
it.
There's a
No
No
million
one else
people here.
can.
There's a million people here. We'll get to you later, Shart Boy. Moving on. Hey, you know what? You should come up with your own show and call it Shart-Tank.
Oh, that's gross.
People have to come up to you and they have to pitch different medical
Oh.
devices for caring for shit and or sharding and
I think there's something wrong with me.
Well,
Really?
Like
on
when
what
I-
level?
When I was a kid, I had bad IBS. I thought I grew out of it. Now,
he's making a
I
squeezing
have
motion
a
with his
weak
hands.
pelvic
I don't know.
floor.
A weak
Oh, no.
pelvic floor.
Oh no.
His sphincter is
Yes.
is floppy. He's got a floppy
All right,
sphincter.
let's put a pin in that. Because
Bringing it- coming back to
we're
that.
gonna
I
come
wish
back.
someone would have put
I
a
think
pin in
somebody needs to
that.
sew it shut. Probably. You
And-
need to get that. You know how they have that? Was it Vagifem rejuvenation, where you do like the veggie rejuvenation, where they put a heating element in there and they shrink the
And
shrink
it
the canal.
closes it up.
Yeah, you probably need that.
I need that.
Just don't back into it when they do it. They don't like that.
That'll defeat the purpose.
Yeah, don't yell. Is that all you got? Don't do that when that happens.
Let everyone
Harder,
else in.
harder.
We're coming back to that. We're coming back to that.
Anyway, also with us today, coming to us from the Central Valley, the Trailer Park Monster, the Monotone with a microphone, the Dark Lord of Browntown, the Godfather of Thin Mints, and proponent and soon-to-be senator who is pushing for increased child labor laws, and in other words, for them, is the Dark Lord himself, Lord J.D. Hutchins.
The children yearn to return to the workforce.
They do.
We need to get them back to work.
They all want to wear little caps and talk like this. Hey, mate. Hey, mister, let me shovel a core. I enjoy it.
Send them back to the mines.
Yeah. It's all right. It's just a virus.
It's just a little cough.
A wee cough. Skipper.
Yes.
Also with us today, God damn, there's a lot of them.
Patiently waiting.
Patiently
looking
waiting.
Dapper as ever.
Coming to us from Jack and Stabbin, Battle Creek, home of Snap, Crack, and Pop. Our good buddy, Special Chocolate, our own personal pudding pop, Jumanji.
Good evening, B-Man.
Good evening, Jumanji.
Good evening, beautiful people.
It'll take a while. Swan,
Yes.
good evening.
Good evening.
Ron's.
Yeah.
No.
Ron's.
So we'll come back to you. Nemo. Nemo.
Good evening.
No.
No, no. Y'all are fucking it all up. Let's try
JD.
again.
JD. JD.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Beatman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ron's.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Governor.
Oh, God. No.
We're just going to leave it at that.
Nemo.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Nice job. Oh, my God. This is taking a really
It only took 6 minutes.
All right. Okay. Nemo, we decided that you're going to start a new show. You're going to pitch a show in, what do they call it? Pilot season. We're going to call it Shart-Tank. Shart-Tank. Go ahead. Pitch the show to us, Nemo. What do you got? What do you got for that?
It's a shitty show.
Oh,
I would not watch it.
awkward. Crickets.
Awkward.
I actually label that.
So
button.
why don't you pitch it for us?
Yes, you pitch it.
Give us a pitch.
All right. So we've got, who would be on our panel? A plumber.
Yeah,
Sewage
you need a plumber for sure.
plumber, someone who works in a sewage water treatment facility.
No, you need someone who cleans up parks. Because usually I will be shitting on the street.
Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting. Yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay.
Does it make sense?
So you mean like a city sanitation worker?
Yes.
Well, we want somebody
Yes.
who's not just we want somebody who's used to shit, not just in your area of the world, not just in your personal town.
Okay.
He's like that poor guy that cleans my shit all the time. He totally let's have him host. He can host.
So maybe like a gastroenterologist.
Yeah, like a poop doctor, a
I need
gastroenterologist.
one of those.
Yeah.
So a gastroenterologist, I would say a plumber, and someone who works at a water treatment facility, and then probably someone who works in the durable medical equipment company. So it's four people.
Four people. Okay.
4 people. And
I
then,
think somebody who handle porta potties should be in there too.
Jesus, how many people?
Someone
we gotta
who
be on this
cleans
panel?
porta potties. I mean, yeah, that's probably in like the city sanitation
Like
worker.
cocksuckers or caca suckers.
Caca suckers.
Ugh.
Caca
Yeah.
suckers. All right, and then, so Nemo, would you be hosting
Of course.
Okay. So we're
Would
gonna-
you change your name from Nemo to something else?
Steamo, drop a big Steamo.
Oh. Crickets.
I don't know. Look at
Can-
JD. He's just almost falling off his chair laughing.
Steamo.
I feel like we should have him like sitting on a toilet with a podium as like
Oh,
the-
golden throne.
that would
yeah,
be
and we have a
hilarious.
crown on him.
That would be hilarious.
He's got a crown and a little gold plunger.
yeah, and the podium is clear with the toilet behind it.
Have you guys ever
Who
had
would
that
your
dream?
sponsor for toilet paper would be?
Toilet paper
I mean,
bad. It's bad
We'll
for you.
take
Charmin.
Or a bidet?
Charmin leaves dingleberries. I'm sorry. Like that's not a
I
good
love
one.
Charmin.
Mm,
No.
I so want a bidet so badly. I'll give you guys an update on my ass.
B-Man doesn't have that problem anymore.
I do not. It's squeaky clean down there. You know how
Like
much
10
easier it is to wipe now, Jumanji? I am not kidding you. It is amazing. It's amazing. Not only that, we'll get back to that. But not only that, but when I'm washing, like when I'm in the shower washing, that bar of soap slips right in between my cheeks easily. It just immediately slips in there. Before, it used to have like this big tangle of jungle that it had to get to, and I had to like really work it in there to get everything clean. Now it just slips right between my cheeks.
You gotta be careful. It's gonna like get lost.
I use Duke Cannon soap, the big ass bar of soap. That ain't getting lost.
Hmm.
Thing is huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
Is there something we don't know, Swan?
Yes. No.
B-Man playing with other things over there.
No. I mean, he has put the soap in my crack many times just to see if it would stay there.
Yeah, but not the Duke cannon.
No, I don't think.
More like a thin, more like a thin one of Dove. Like, when it gets down to just that little sliver. And if we, years ago when we would shower at the same time, I would like try to.
Yeah, when we actually liked each other.
Or I would like slip it in there. It's like a coin slot. You just kind
of. You can turn your mic on, JD, because JD's gonna like piss himself from laughing so hard over there.
If you're not laughing, JD, if we can't hear you laughing, it's totally not worth it for us. We don't know if our stuff's good. He's all right over there.
So what else have you tried to put in the Swan's ass crack?
He's trying to be a cholo. Anyway, so back to the show. Back to the show, Nemo.
Wow.
So people are going to pitch to Shart-Tank about their products. What for you personally? So I would say that we're looking for something that's going to keep you from something that's going to make your ass toit again. Is that what we're looking for?
Depends.
Well, depends is just going to hold it in. Ayo. So, or like sop up the mess that you make. Don't we want to go like better than that and like fix the underlying problem?
But it needs to have an air freshener installed in whatever it is.
I say we just glue his asshole. I say we just glue his asshole shut.
Glue his asshole shut. And make a new asshole?
Yeah.
Elsewhere?
So we're looking at possible toilet paper sponsors, a bidet sponsor, and air freshener sponsors.
We want to know some product pitches here.
So a nice super glue company.
What if they here's my pitch. Hear me out. Someone has a giant asshole and IBS, predominantly diarrhea or Crohn's or something like that. We've got to shrink the diameter of the final passageway, which is the rectum. Darn near killed him. All right. So here's my idea. It's a heated caulk gun. The long nozzle. You just start caulking up the ass until you get a nice, some sort of and you just narrow the diameter. So they just have to, there's just a narrow tunnel for them to shit through. So basically you just caulk the rectum.
I don't
you leave
think
a
that's
passage.
Gonna work.
Yeah. What you do is you take a small tube, see, like a catheter tube. You stick that into the rectum and then you caulk all the way around it.
Yeah.
And then you slip the catheter out after you're done.
So you would have a small white cock, and then for larger holes, you'd have a larger black cock for it.
Oh God!
He said caulk, not cock.
Yes,
caulk.
Yes. He said it in a very whatever manner.
Think about what kind of cock he's thinking of.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. What kind of cock are you thinking of, Rons?
He doesn't think
Just
about
like
it.
you described.
He doesn't look at it either.
He's thinking about Jumanji's cock.
Yes.
Yes. I think that is exactly what's going on.
You'd probably have to get matching skin tone cock.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does it
You
matter?
want diversity in there?
What difference does it make?
I don't know.
It's all going to be doo-doo brown. What difference does it make?
I don't know.
It doesn't make anything. I'd make it brown.
Like poop. Like, there you go. Yeah. So that just leads me to where I was going with this. You're going to just close the hole and make it worse so that all you're going to end up with is a shit geyser, because it's just going to be more pressure for it to come out.
Well, then you could power wash your house.
With shit?
Only if it's brown, though. I mean, if it's not brown, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Whose phone is making that noise? Stop it right now.
It's not Jumanji.
Stop it right meow.
Meow.
Who is buzzing?
Meow?
Who is so fucking important?
Meow.
that
It's
they
me.
buzzing?
It's me. I'm
Look
so
at me.
important.
It's me. Well, that's my idea. And so, to make it, and you're probably the next question you have, if you haven't had this question yet, is how is that going to stay in place?
Mm-hmm.
Nanotechnology. That cock is going to contain little hooks, and it's just going to hook into the side of the rectum.
That reminds me of like some kind of tapeworm or some parasite. I don't want it.
I think in this Shark Tank, we should have free giveaways.
Like bad ones?
No, like a consultation with a GI doctor, a butt plug.
Oh, that got you on. You see
Keep this shit up there.
Colostomy,
Free
supplies.
enemas for everybody.
Free enemas. There you go.
There you go.
Swan, did you ever have to do a molasses enema?
Yep.
What do you call it?
A milk of molasses enema. Yep.
Why was that? Why do you think they ordered
tasty.
that? Why do you think they ordered that?
Sounds disgusting.
Because it used to be like the thing that they knew would work, like a warm, so milk of magnesia or whatever they make, milk of magnesia, yeah, is what they use. But then they would always do like molasses or prune juice or something, and they would give it orally. So I think they just decided that if you warm it up and give it rectally, it works better the same way.
Yeah, but why? Why was that any different? When people would order that, I'm like, okay, so what is the scientific basis for ordering this over something like a Fleets or a Soap Suds enema? Why would some people order? Some people would order that, and some people. I've never done a. You know what? I don't think I ever did one enema the entire time I was a nurse.
I did enough for all of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think maybe let's take it back in the day when the nurses used to be the doctor's handmaidens. It was probably some power thing just to make a nurse do that.
Why would it be any different from doing a soap size enema?
I don't know, because it was disgusting and it made you not ever want to have
milk of magnesia and molasses.
No, you know what it reminds me of? Ginger snap cookies.
I love ginger snap cookies.
Every time I smell them, it's like it reminds me of milk of molasses enemas. So you mix up the milk of magnesia and the molasses, put it in the microwave and make it warm, not hot. You put it in the enema bag. You put it up the person's rectum and have them hold it in for as long as they can. And then they poop it out and it smells like shit and ginger snaps.
I love ginger
completely
snaps.
Not in that form, you don't.
Yeah, I would. You're too easily dissuaded from,
Okay.
Is that a word? Dissuaded?
Dissuaded. I'll make you one later.
An enema?
Yeah.
Sweet.
A ginger snap enema.
You're not supposed to shove ginger snaps up
milk
there.
Of molasses and ginger.
I seriously doubt you will. I was just
will,
trying to see if there was any
burn?
scientific evidence as to why they would do that. Apparently,
I'm
you
wondering
don't
if the
know.
Girl Scouts make a cookie, a ginger snap cookie.
I don't think so. I don't think.
Let's ask
our expert.
Let's ask the godfather of Thin Mints.
I don't know about ginger snaps, but I think a Thin Mint enema might leave you feeling refreshed.
Ooh, minty
There we
fresh
go.
down there.
I don't know if ginger snaps, but Jumanji fucks. Hiya!
That's a good one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Wait, so I feel like before we leave Nemo's Shart-Tank story or pitch, we should hear him talk about his latest.
Yeah, we're
Poop.
getting there.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We're taking
Maybe-
the
Look
long
at me,
way
I'm
around.
the long way around.
Look
I
at
want
me, I'm a swan. I want to be in charge.
I'm in charge.
I want to be in charge
I
now.
do. Okay, can you play that sound clip?
What?
I don't know. Whichever one that you want to play right now that I think that you should play.
No.
No, you're not going to play it. The Crickets one? Play that one.
No, I will not do this because I am in charge of
Ah.
the show.
I have the microphone.
Nemo, your short story. Enthrall us.
So
man.
I was invited to a birthday party at a Mexican restaurant, and I was driving into the city. I did a phone session while I was driving in, and then I had a video session right after that. So I got out to pee on the street, and as I'm
Why?
peeing,
Why are you?
because I had to pee, as I'm peeing, my ass cheeks open up.
He's got
and
the
shit
urge.
comes out.
Oh.
Watery shit comes out.
Were you wearing white pants?
No, I was not.
Were you wearing brown pants?
I was wearing dark green pants.
Dark green?
Yes.
Oh, that seems like a bad choice.
So I had
like
a
swamp
shirt
ass.
in the car.
Somebody had swamp
I
ass.
put it down on the seat and I threw that shirt out as
Your-
soon as I got home.
Your poor wife.
Your car probably
God
smells
damn.
like ass.
Oh, my car did.
Like, honey, I ran into a shit truck. It really wasn't it.
All over my
she
butt.
definitely-
I am
Only
the
the
shit truck.
damage was only to the driver's seat.
Thank God.
Goodness, yeah.
So did you go to the birthday party?
So I'm doing my session on video and I'm trying.
He's
I
sitting there
had
in
to
his
pull
shit
down my
pants.
pants I had to pull down my pants. And the client was like, is there something wrong? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm having a seat issue.
Seat
You're
issue.
like, well, I was gonna adjust my. I was kind of sitting it a little.
Did you gag yourself? You're like,
Oh man.
No, I really can't smell.
oh, with that
So
big
that's a
nose?
good
What
thing.
the hell?
Damn.
Wow, fuck you.
Damn.
You know what they say about big noses? It's not true. You don't smell better.
Right.
Oh my goodness. So I can't even imagine. That.
Okay, so you finish up the visit with your shit pants seat, ass sticking to your shitty seat.
I sat there for an hour doing a session and then had to drive home another 45 minutes.
So you didn't even get to go to the birthday party?
I did not.
So no Mexican food for you? I mean, that's exactly
I
what your
wasn't
ass
gonna eat
needed, I'm
anyway.
sure.
And so
I
did they
texted
ask you?
the guy, I'm like, I'm sorry I missed it. I got there and then I got really sick and had to go home.
Okay, so what did you learn from that scenario?
That I need to go get my ass checked.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably that. And at least like we need to get a Nemo diaper bag. Have a change of clothes.
No, he
and
doesn't need a diaper bag. He needs that thing. You know that thing that the police the horse cops use.
A shit bag.
You need a shit bag.
I feel like a shitbag.
It's just, oh my God. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think are you keeping like a food diary to find out what's making you shit so much? Because you can accidentally, believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that has sorbitol in it.
Mm-hmm.
And sorbitol makes people shit. And I don't know why they put that in foods.
To make people shit.
Yeah, but that seems odd to me. I don't know. So you were there sloshing a boot. What happens with what kind of conversation do you have with your wife after that happens? You're just like, watch this
So
shit.
I called her and she ignored my call. And so I texted her.
Nemo, do you think she expects these calls way too often?
Well, it's better this call because it used to be every time I called when I was driving, I was in an accident. So this is much better.
So you don't call this an accident?
No, he did it on purpose. He did it on purpose.
Hey, honey, guess what? I had an accident, but I didn't wreck the car this time.
Well,
Just
he
wrecked
did
the
wreck
seat. He did. He wrecked the
wreck
driver's
car.
seat.
He's not only wrecking the outside of the car, now he's wrecking the inside of the car.
He's like shit graffitiing the inside of his car.
Do passengers get in your car and go, what smells like shit?
I wrote my name in poop.
You're like, help
Jesus.
me on the window.
Because nobody drives in that car. There's
I'm
no way.
sick.
There's no way your wife is sitting in the driver's seat of that car.
Do you have a rubber
She
seat
won't let
cover?
me drive, so we shall see.
Do you have a rubber seat cover? Because if not, you should get one. Like the plastic stuff they put on kids' beds.
These rubber pants.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Remember those?
I think you just burn the car.
I mean,
You don't replace the
just
seat.
burn the whole thing.
Don't air fresh. Don't get it detailed. Just burn the car.
It didn't get on the seat because
Oh,
I
of
had
course
the
not.
shirt down.
There's poo particles.
There's poo particles. Ryan, there's poo particles, Ryan. I can
The
smell
only
them.
thing he needs that's rubber is a plug.
Yep.
Do you mind? He almost barfed.
Let's put it this way.
So, I figure pretty much, Nemo, if you don't want people to like you, that's the car you pick them up in.
You should be an Uber driver. It's like not only can you let me just look at you. You got to get out and help them into the car first. You got to first you walk around and you open the car door for them, and then they climb, and then you make it obvious you're wearing a super bulky diaper.
And then you lock the car doors so they can't get out.
And turn the heat up.
on.
Jesus, yes.
This is my definition of a hot box, you guys.
Get heated seats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, God.
jeez.
Yeah. Oh. Back
And then you
to
do car karaoke.
yeah.
Pass them the mic
yeah.
with shit on it.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Ugh. Back to your hole. There's no poo particles on it. If there's so if you full on shat your pants and then sat on your car seat.
Well, he shit outside because he was peeing.
Okay.
So the majority of the poo came outside, or no?
Yeah.
What do you think? So you pull your pants all the way down to pee? What are you, a kindergartner?
There was a guy. There was a guy that passed by, and that my ass was showing because I was trying to see how bad it was. He goes, "Dude, come on, you don't have to pull it down that far."
Is this a typical
that.
thing that happens where you
He's
live?
like a 4-year-old. He just drops his pants all the way around his ankles just to pee. That's insane.
So my question is this a typical thing that happens where you live?
People peeing outside. Yeah, it does seem kind of silly, right?
Yeah.
What, peeing outside?
You
Peeing
said you
out
were
in
on the
public.
street.
It's not supposed to happen. I thought I was gonna pee my pants. It's better than shitting.
Yeah, but you make it sound like, well, there's a building. I've got to use the bathroom. Let's do it there.
So you couldn't walk.
I'm not
in-
as cultured as you, Ron.
like you couldn't hold it any more longer. That you couldn't like stop at a McDonald's or something.
No, because it was Manhattan. There was nowhere to park the car.
So because Manhattan already smells like piss and shit, you're like, fuck it.
Here goes.
I mean, clearly people piss all over the place out in the big city. So one of the 5 boroughs.
I told you about the time I shit at All Saints Church.
On the stairs of
Yes,
the
you
church,
did.
on the side of the stairs of the church. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
I went there to do volunteer work.
I got good intentions, you guys. Good intentions.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
You know, you can make a road because you can make bricks out of shit, out of human shit.
Mm.
So you are paving.
Like a brick shit house.
Is that where the word shit brick comes from?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, thanks for that.
Jumanji, how sick are you?
I'm okay for right now. I've just been tuning your shit out.
Well, back to the poo particles, if I may.
Yes.
So, Nemo, if you think that there's no poo particles in there, let me hit you with some knowledge.
Knowledge.
Maybe some
science.
knowledge.
Some science.
There's poo particles.
Wait. I thought we never learned anything here.
We don't. We don't. Don't interrupt me again. No.
Ooh, do it. Interrupt.
Do it. Can
we, since we're all together, we don't have Gigi.
Can I?
But we're kind of
can I
all
just-
together. I feel like we should do a sing along.
Can I shut the fuck up? Can I, if I may? If you think there's no poo particles on your seat, Nemo.
Wait.
Yes, JD.
No, I just wanted to interrupt him.
Oh, good job.
Nicely done. If I may, Jesus.
You may not.
If I may, there's poo particles on your toothbrush, and we don't shit and then sit on our toothbrush. So, if there's got to be poo particles on.
I
your seat.
mean, speak for yourself, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can sit on your toothbrush. I mean, to each their own. But
Don't yuck my yum.
Especially if it's an electric toothbrush.
do you have dimpled
Ooh,
seats?
baby.
Do you have like the little porous dimpled seats
In your car.
in your car, Nemo?
No.
What kind of seat you got?
Is it
flat
cloth?
seat.
Is it cloth
Yeah,
or
like
A
what
leather?
shit
kinda-
covered
Yeah,
seat.
cloth.
It's
Cloth.
Oh,
Nice and absorbent.
Yeah.
that's got a ring on it. It's definitely watermarked. Can you take a picture of it and send it to us?
Send it to Jumanji first.
I want to see it. She's dying. Moving on.
We'll let you take a drive in Swan's car.
No.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no.
He's like right up there. He's
Fuck
like,
no.
I would take Sammy in my car before I took Mike in my car. And I'm
Wow.
prioritizing not taking Sammy in my car because I don't want blonde dog hair in my car.
So now that we know this about Mike,
Love you,
when
Mike.
he came up here to Kalamazoo last year or whatever it was, who took him around town? And
I did. I'll take him around in the Jeep because I can hose it out.
Yeah, but you have cloth.
Okay.
You have cloth seats though too. We're gonna have to like rubberize. We're gonna have to like get rubber seat covers.
We're gonna have to.
We'll just have him wear a plastic bag. We'll just.
When am I coming back down?
I don't know. Just saying. If you do, we're just gonna hefty bag you.
I mean, whenever you want, within reason.
If we hefty bag him and then we take duct tape and tape it around the ends.
Mhm.
So basically, he just pushes his leg through the bottoms of the seal part of a hefty bag.
Mhm.
We punch holes through there, and then we tape it so that the poop will collect at the leg bag, and then we just tie the top around. We could just duct tape all the way around the top too. So,
so he would be a giant colostomy bag?
We'll just seal him in his own juices,
Like in marinade.
his own gravy, if you will.
Ooh, that would smell. So
Yeah.
basically, you're a walking colostomy bag.
Can you think of
I
anything?
wish I
worse?
had a glass.
Well, I mean, we're about
No.
to. This is about where we're getting to be. I'm about to say,
I don't think that would be better for him.
why not?
He only has one hand. That's not
How
gonna
am I
go.
gonna-
That's not gonna go well at all. I'm on your team on that one, Mike. You cannot. Like,
So you
need to
prefer
get-
that the man shits himself?
No,
all the
he
time?
needs to get it under control before it goes to colostomy status because one-handed colostomy change is gonna be real hard.
I feel like he's pretty adept at using his right hand. He could totally use. First of all, you're going to use okay, if I had colostomy bag's going to be on your left side.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you jerking off, Jumanji?
Because B-Man said you're good at using your right hand. So I was just
Uh-huh.
demonstrating.
Oh.
Jumanji, you do not fuck the colostomy. Don't fuck the ostomy.
No, don't.
It's disgusting. People do
I've
it.
heard stories.
There'll
People do
be
it.
shit everywhere.
People fuck ostomies, and you should never do that.
That's not good.
Not a great
It's
idea.
not safe at all. You can die.
or
On this week's special episode of Blossom.
I got my period. No, we're not gonna. Not that one. This one's even worse.
Joey, you fucked what?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Sad that we remember that much about Plus. Ron's is like, what? Blossom what?
Jumanji doesn't know what that is. Do you, Jumanji?
I remember Blossom.
Okay,
Yeah, that
just
was a good
checking.
show.
Used to wear the
Actually.
bucket hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya
Just
Bailey.
checking. I didn't know if that was like.
Maybe the sitcom had the weird, funny neighbor or whatever.
Jenna Von Oy. I loved her.
Oh, yeah.
They do a podcast together, I think.
Everyone does a podcast together.
Yeah, but not as long as I have, motherfuckers.
And not as
Yeah.
cool as this one. Do they talk about
Hell
shit
no.
for 30 minutes? No.
Yeah. Is Maya Bailey going to talk about
Every
fucking an ostomy?
episode,
She going to talk
30
about
minutes.
fucking an ostomy site? Hell no.
Hell no.
I'll do it. Who
So
dares
can we-
me?
I
I'll
want-
do it.
There's a reason why we're number 32 in Cyprus.
Thank you, Cypress.
Thank you, Cyprus.
Definitely. And
There's a number. There's a reason I'm number 2.
well, we're discussing that today now, aren't we?
We are.
Anyway, moving on
My
from...
wife is looking at me like, "Why are you talking about shit for the last hour?"
It's kind of our thing.
Isn't that your normal talk anyway? Don't you normally? Isn't that happen at your house daily anyway?
She's used to a different type of shit talking.
Ah.
Ask her if she's going to sit in the driver's seat.
You want to
No.
drive my car, baby?
Maybe you can drive my car.
So, how many air fresheners do you have in your car?
Not
What?
enough.
Always one more.
Just keeps adding to it. Now I want to see you transition this one to JD's cooking.
I'm trying, but you won't
All
shut
right,
up.
all right. I'm shutting up.
Speaking of
You
disgusting
know what
things.
tastes like shit? JD's cookies.
Oh.
Dang. Throwing
Man, that was
shade at the Girl
mean.
Scouts.
Hmm.
Throwing,
I say that with love, JD.
throwing shade to my Wolo? Cholo?
Cholo.
I think he's a
Cholo.
Wolo. Looks frozen. JD, are you frozen?
I don't.
Or are you just contemplative?
I think he
contemplative?
might-
Don't freeze.
He might be frozen a
I
little.
think JD's frozen, which is
frozen.
unfortunate because now we're about to talk about.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
What's going on there?
His cookies.
Who keeps moving their shit? Mike?
Mike.
Not me.
JD, you're frozen.
He does look. Yeah, everybody's chats go up like.
Answer yourself.
Well, while we're waiting for JD, I did this mic yesterday. It was kind of fun. The premise was they gave these three nice ladies some Mary Jane edibles, and they were already smoking it. And then they came up on stage, and their job was, so the people who tell comedy or comedians or comics or whatever you want to call them, I myself don't call myself a comedian, were up on stage. And while we were doing our set, their job was to gently heckle us, I guess. But they were so stoned that it did not, I don't think it went the way they wanted it to go. Because I kept waiting for them to interrupt me. I'm like, they're not really interrupting me much. And I think they were also kind of like, what are you doing, Swan? Stop looking down. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Looking up something.
Why? What are you looking up?
I was just seeing if JD was texting us to check on his status, but
You
my
need
phone's
to
on.
get your anger under control, dude.
Phone is on
Whoa.
silent because I was being a good podcast person.
I'm about to ask you something.
I'm
like about to
listening to your
involve you.
questions. I'm listening to your questions. What do you think that they were doing? I'm listening.
No, I don't think you are. 'Cause you also say that you can't do two things at once.
I can do lots of things at once. That's called ADD. So I do real good with that. So you were talking about the
Nemo,
panel of
Jumanji,
people.
This is couples therapy, like?
Yes.
So
You
what
were
happens
talking
in
about
couples therapy?
what? Breakthroughs, big breakthroughs, or
Okay.
divorces. Those, either one.
I'm fine with it. Either one.
Emotions,
Okay.
big emotions.
Big
All right,
emotions.
anyway, no, I was about to say, so how do you think that went?
So the premise was really good, and in the beginning they weren't stoned enough, and then it went from not stoned enough to super stoned. But during some of them, they were pretty funny. They gave sidebar commentary that was pretty funny. But then I could also tell that a couple of the comedians might have pushed over the ledge of funny. And it wasn't, from my opinion, pushed over the ledge, but from the stoned interpretation, they were ready to get defensive, but they couldn't. So it was weird.
I'm lost and confused. What do you mean?
So the comedians were doing their thing, and these three people who were under the influence were giving side commentary, like you said, heckling, but they weren't really heckling. They were kind of just joining in the conversation. But then when it kind of got thrown back at them with an insult, they didn't like it. I don't know. That's how. Or
Okay.
some participated nicely, but some didn't.
I did not perceive that, but that's okay.
Well, what did you perceive?
I just thought that they should heckle more.
Mm.
I thought they were very nice to me.
They were,
But
because
it
I don't
might have
think
been because I was I was
the second person.
the second person.
Yeah.
But I thought they were very nice to me, and I was like, "Oh, come on, ladies, you can give me more if you want." But I don't know if they were just getting warmed up or if they weren't. For the amount of edibles that they had, I was like, "Oh my god!" I was surprised they were still walking,
Yeah.
standing, sitting. You know what I mean?
Coherent.
Exactly. Whatever. Anyway, it was a good time. Have you ever done anything like that, Mike? Have you ever tried
Heckle
to do
shows? Yeah,
Yeah. How is that?
I like them.
Is that a lot of fun?
I like heckling, so yeah.
What's
I
your
like
best?
responding to hecklers.
What's your best comeback for a heckler?
It is, sir, do you promise to shut up if I put my dick in your mouth?
There's
That's a
no
good
right
one.
answer to that one. It's either yes,
No right answer.
bad answer, no, bad answer. Either
Jumanji's
way.
like, yes. No. Yes. No.
No. Yes.
Let me think
No.
about that.
The answer to that is we used to have like I can't remember what the similar thing that they used to say when I was in the army. So we'd always say, "Okay, put it in my hand, pull it out right now." And usually the person who was on the other end was like, "Oh, never mind, I was just saying." Like, yeah, all right.
I would totally pull it out.
Yeah, but who's gonna get thrown out? Who's gonna get thrown out?
Well, details.
Details.
Might be worth it.
Have you ever done a show in front of a bunch of? Have you ever done a show in a consumption lounge?
What's a consumption though?
So where they smoke pot, eat edibles?
Yes, I have.
And what did you
Several.
What did you think about that?
I think the audience takes a long time to get the jokes. Like I'll tell a punchline, then 3 jokes later they start laughing at that first punchline.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because my friend is doing one, and he did his first one. He's like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do this show?" And I was like, "Oh, sure. I mean, why not?" And of course, it's still just a mic. I say show, it's mic, and he was telling me about it. And I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Well, how hard can it be to make a bunch of stoners laugh? It's got to be easy." So I did my first set, and the first set, the people were not super stoned, but they were stoned, and they like laughed. But by the second set, those people were really stoned, and they weren't like laughing, but I could tell they were enjoying it because they were just nodding their heads. They're like, you could tell they were like, I totally get what this guy's saying, but they weren't laughing. So you're like, this is terrible because nobody's laughing. But I was like, I can see them nodding their head and smiling though. I'm like, all right, well, I guess they think it's funny, but I don't know. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we've went too far. We've gone over the way too stoned to enjoy the comedy, but it was pretty fun. Except it like gave me asthma. Gave me an asthma attack because it was so much smoke in there.
Yeah, I couldn't even stand there.
It was fun though. It was fun. Anyway, so I don't think JD's coming back, so we'll move on. Now we can't talk about cow vagina. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Jumanji, what's going on in your world? Now we will go over to we will go to Master Storyteller Jumanji, who always has something to contribute to the podcast. Jumanji, what have you got for us on this podcast episode?
Jumanji wants to know what cow vagina is. Well,
vagina of a cow, Jumanji.
When a mommy cow and a daddy cow love one another, they.
I'm trying to figure out what's the connection between that and JD.
The connection?
He likes vagina cows.
The cow vagina JD connection? Is that what you're asking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Someday you'll find it. The JD cow vagina connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and him.
Oh boy.
You said you wanted to sing along, Swan. Come on. Join in.
No.
You know the words.
Not to the cow vagina rainbow connection.
Okay, so he sent me this video. JD sent me a video, and I didn't know what it was because JD sends me like 3 videos a day. So he sent me this video of this object, and I didn't turn on the sound or anything. And I was just briefly looked at it really quick, and it was this big black thing with a slit in the middle, and I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was like some sea urchin or something nasty like that. And then, they start like scraping it, and then they were like shaving it with a razor, and then they were like kneading it and like chopping it and flaying it and opening it. And finally I was like, I don't have time to look at this. I don't know what disgusting creature this is. And finally I read the context of it, and it was cow vagina, the delicacy that is cow vagina, and how you prepare it, and the very, very long process of preparing cow vagina for consumption.
Put that microphone on, Jumanji. Put that microphone on. I want to hear the audible gags that are happening right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that just sounds so disgusting.
You wouldn't try it?
And you watched this?
Oh, I'll send it to you.
You probably watched it more than once, didn't you?
No. Don't send it to me.
No, I watched it once, Swan. Because at first I didn't know what I had to read to see what it was. I didn't know what it was. It was a disturbing video without knowing what it was.
Uh-huh.
Because they literally like first they take like I'm serious, they take like a stick and so it's black and they scrape all the black off of it till it's white. And then they were like shaving it because of course there would be hairs on it. And then they like flayed it open to prepare it. And they're like kneading it like it's a big thing of dough. And then they like start like boiling it and braising it and then throwing all these peppers in it. And then
What
like
country was this in?
if you would shut the fuck up. No, I don't know what country it's in. It's the United States, Ron's, of course. I mean, everybody eats cow vagina here. Why do you assume?
How do they eat it? Do they bring it to their and go?
And slurp it. Mm.
So anyway,
Yeah, Mike. Nemo, they can see your tongue flicking back and forth on this video.
So then what they do then after they prepare it, what they do is they very thinly cut it. It's cut very thinly. And even when people know what it is, they're hesitant to, they've said they're like, even when people know what it is and they're hesitant to eat it, once they've tasted it, they say it's unlike anything they've ever tasted before. I'm like, well, no shit. Of course it's unlike anything ever. Well, I guess you've never gone down on a cow. Of course it's not like anything you've ever tasted before. It's fucking nasty. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's seasoned.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat a freaking scrotum just because it's seasoned. I don't want to eat a vagina. No.
Okay,
That's what he said.
Wouldn't that be Rocky Mountain oysters, as they call it? Would you eat that?
That's bull
balls.
testicles.
Swan, I'm sorry.
No. Why?
Because he doesn't want to eat a vagina.
Not a cow vagina.
But he didn't specify that.
You calling my wife a
just said
cow?
vagina.
Moo.
Nemo, you're calling my wife a cow. What the fuck, dude?
Aw.
I bet you won't hit him.
Swan, defend your honor.
I'm fine. It's all good.
Defend your honor.
It's all good.
I have none.
Yeah, I'll send you that. I will specifically send Jumanji that.
And Ron's wants it. He's already like Googling it right now. He's looking. He's like, cow vagina.
Hey, Jumanji, did you enjoy that set I sent you? Look at this motherfucker.
I did actually.
Oh, you watched
You were
it?
pretty funny. It
He
seemed
watched
like
it.
there was a moment when I don't know what's the proper word to use. You were under the influence.
Which one what set did I send you?
And
Send
your
him
fit
the one
was
from
dope,
the
by way.
smoke lounge.
Oh, okay. So I did. That's the one I sent you. Yeah, well, because
That
it was
the
smoky
Adidas
in there.
tracksuit, right?
That was my G-style tracksuit, yo.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, somebody had the nerve to come. You would not believe what some people said to me.
Would you wear that outfit, Jumanji?
What'd they say,
Yes.
big man?
Of course he would. Why wouldn't he?
I'm just asking. I figured he would rock it. He could rock it, but I just was asking him if would he.
So what
So-
were the comments, big man?
I'm getting there. So let me ask you this question. Okay, so at this event, there were people who were white. There were people who were black. There were people who were Latino. There were people who were mixed. See if you can pick. Okay, these are the two comments that I heard. See if you can figure out what the ethnicity was of the people who said this to me. The first person says, "That's the most gaudy thing I've ever seen."
White.
White, yeah.
The other one said, "What are you opening a tea shop?"
White.
Asian.
You thought the person who said that was Asian, Nemo?
Mhm.
That
They
wasn't.
like their
that wasn't
tea.
even one of the choices.
He doesn't listen.
That wasn't even one of the choices.
They like their tea.
No, that was not. There was not even one of the choices, Nemo. I can't narrow it down anymore for you. Try it again. There were no Asian people there. What do you think the ethnicity was? The second person, what they said.
Why are you excluding the Asians?
Because
There was nobody. I
there.
told you who was there. There was
I
no
love
Asian
fucking
people
with
there.
you. You get so upset.
There was no Asian people there.
Probably someone of
White.
Asian heritage.
Oh, Jesus. Once again, there were white people, black people, Hispanic people, mixed people, no Asians. And the mixed people were Chicano and Black, and Latino.
Chicano is Asian, isn't it?
No. Wow.
Wow.
Jumanji, you guess?
You said you said Hispanics or
Yeah.
Mexicans?
Uh-huh.
So I don't think they will come up to you and say that.
No, that's what I'm asking. What do you think the ethnicity of the second
Maybe.
comment was?
Maybe the mix.
No, you can still pick white more than once.
Okay. White.
Yeah, it was white. Yeah. Trust me, there was more white people there than everybody else. Yeah. So everybody else had positive things to say.
Like, that fit is dope as shit.
But the two not positive things came from two white people.
That's because they're jealous that they can't rock that outfit.
Oh, yeah. And then one of them was like, I should totally get an outfit like that. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
Good.
Go ahead. Anyway.
Anyway.
I think the fact that somebody had the audacity to walk up to somebody and give an insult.
They probably thought they were being funny. I don't know.
Oh, it's a comedy show. They wanted their 2 cents of fame.
Yeah. However, I did have a bunch of other people come up to me and tell me how awesome it was. So there.
Take that.
There. Wait till you see this new tracksuit I'm getting. Can't wait to get it. It is going to be pretty loud.
Loud.
It is.
Crazy.
Can't wait. I can't wait for it to ship. Let's just say this.
Will I get a
It's
preview of it?
custom.
Jesus, Swan. Let's just say this. Go ahead, Swan. What was I going to say?
Nope.
It's custom. Nice
Mhm.
job. There was the one time you got it right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've gotten it right more than one time. Like when we say the same shit in sync, that's clearly me getting it right.
That does
Mhm.
happen.
It does happen.
Mhm.
And she picked you, so she got it right there too.
I told her
Oh,
not to.
We're
God.
hoping.
Told her
Did
not to.
I?
Swan is like, no.
No.
I've given her so many outs, so she has no excuses anymore. Given her plenty
Remember,
of
when
outs.
they talk about bad decisions, you were one of them.
I've given her plenty of outs.
He only wants to give me the out so that I can do it and he can play victim and blame me for his sadness.
No.
Yeah.
No, you keep telling yourself that.
Okay.
You
All
need
right.
it out because I'm a good person.
That sounds like a sad person saying.
It's true.
It's true.
Mhm.
But we have two people who do counseling here, so you guys can talk about it with them.
She doesn't do that.
I don't do therapy. I don't need it. I'm too cool for that.
It's like therapy's dumb.
You don't?
No. Can you tell?
You are the
I know what I'm
picture
doing
of
with my
mental
life.
health.
I am.
This is my
Totally.
life. I know how to
Mental
do it.
health right here.
Deniability. Way to go.
Mm.
Rons, do you do therapy?
Actually, I thought about it.
Mm-hmm. I thought about it too. And then I decided I wasn't going to do it. So, yeah. Ron's
Can't
thought
say
about it though.
There isn't benefits of it. You wind up being a comedian or a counselor. I mean, the possibilities of doing that are fantastic. But listening to Nemo and Jumanji about their life in counseling, it kind of,
So you're going to
throws
go
me
with,
off.
they're going to go the comedian route then?
yeah.
Just
Gotcha.
out of curiosity, Ron, it's just a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What exactly do you think Jumanji does? I'm just curious. What do you think he does for a living?
School counselor or something of that nature.
No.
So would you say that you take an active interest in Jumanji's life?
Okay.
Ooh.
Just out of curiosity.
I can see the fucking
that
setup coming.
Just
So you
asking
know
a
what?
question.
What the hell? Let's go speed right into that wall. Yes, I take an active look into his life.
you take an active look into his life? Let me ask you two questions.
Two questions. There we go.
Just
That's
two questions.
three, actually.
Number one, do you know Jumanji's last name? You don't say it. Just want to know if you know.
I did at one point, but I don't know now.
Okay. All right. So, question number two. Do you
Yes.
know what Jumanji does for a living?
Not at this point. I thought I did. You're making me doubt it.
Ah, okay. What in Fantasy Island land do you think that he does?
Counseling. He was a camp counselor for a while and a school counselor for a while.
Teacher.
So you know the camp counselor.
Teacher.
I don't know if you know this, but
I
camp
think the
counselor
answer is
doesn't.
teacher.
Oh, okay. Just so you know, camp counselor doesn't mean you're a counselor. No, that's not what that means. But just so you know,
Okay.
Camp counselor is like glorified babysitter.
yeah, camp counselor doesn't mean that they're all walking around with social worker degrees and they're like, "How's it going, Timmy? I see that you're worried. I see that your dad didn't pick you up late again yesterday." Yeah, I sure did, Mister Camp Counselor. How did that make you feel? Pretty shitty. So did you stand up for yourself, Timmy? Did you say something? I sure did, but he hit me right across my mouth and told me to shut my bitch ass up. Oh fuck! Sorry I said anything, Timmy. See you later. See you at the bonfire.
That's pretty much how it went,
That
right?
was good.
You want to sing some songs? Here, have a s'more.
That'll make you happy. Dry
Right.
those tears. Dry those tears on my t-shirt. We got lots of them. We get like 10 every year.
Those are good T-shirts, though.
In different colors.
In different colors.
All different colors.
Okay, so we've established that Ronz, you know nothing about Jumanji. Let's move over to Nemo. Ronz, do you know Nemo's last name? Don't say it. Oh, you can. He's famous in the
Mike
Tri-County area.
Cotayo.
In the Tri-County area.
Oh, Ron's got 1 point so far.
Okay.
1 out of 3. Okay.
All
Pretty
right.
good score.
I think he lost half a point because B-Man said don't say it.
But he said you can't, and then he said he could
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
famous and it's
Okay.
allowed.
he's so famous.
in his own world.
He's infamous.
Oh, Nemo.
Shout out to Mike Cotayo, famous comedian. And
Who is he?
fuck it, I
English
can't say
is
it.
hard.
Tri-County area.
Tri-County area best shitter.
Don't say that.
A shitter. Hmm.
I did win best shitter at the county fair.
Nice.
Nice.
You know, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say. He goes up to he's at the county fair and you know where they guess your weight. He lets them look at him really quick and then he goes around the back of the tent and shit. He's like, all right, hop on. Give me a sec. Back on. Oh, you're wrong. Just lost 4 pounds. Yeah, there's something going on. You got colitis, man. That's what I'm thinking. You got
Maybe.
Got something.
there's
Something.
something going on. Something going on
Hey,
downstairs.
yeah.
Something going on in the back door. The floodgates have opened.
Nothing's going on in the back door for about 8 years.
Yep, the floodgates are open.
Oh, that's sad.
That's probably because
I got that, Mike. I got that reference.
We all got
so
that
did
reference.
everybody else.
We all got that reference.
Well, apparently he did not for 8 years.
Hmm.
Ron was so proud of himself.
I know.
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
am. I will take that.
I love your response was, that's so sad.
That's so sad.
There we
That's
go.
so sad.
There we go.
8
Alright.
years? Ugh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that years previous to the 8 had plenty of action for like a lifetime. So
I
hence
got a
where
lot
you
of action.
hence
yeah.
where you are today with your butthole falling out.
Man,
Wow.
don't be all judgy. God dang, Swan.
She totally
Oh my
is
God, she
judgy.
is. Okay, so this is so
Oh
Swan
god.
is
Oh god.
Swan has become just this. Oh, she is totally the get off my lawn. So
I
we're at a show the other day, scoping comedians, checking them out, and we're sitting there, Swan and I, and there's this table of people in front of us, and they all have basically matching shirts that say like where they work, and Swan, as an old lady's like, they shouldn't be they shouldn't be here drinking, wearing the shirts of where they work. That's setting a bad example.
Jumanji agrees with me.
Okay, even if he agrees with you, is that something that you feel like you need to have a conversation about, Jumanji? Do you really need to have your old people ideals like that?
What year were you born, Myrtle?
I mean, you know,
Do you
a
have this
while
conversation
ago.
with the people or just with?
No, just to him.
I probably did the same thing. I agree.
And I would have looked at you and I've been like, look, Grandma,
Mm-hmm. That's what he did.
who cares? None of our business. Don't give two shits.
I mean, I was only trying to.
It's not like she went up to their chiefs and said, "Oh, you shouldn't be in here doing that."
No,
She was just
What else did you do that was old lady like the other day?
I don't know.
She
What did
does
I
so
do?
much old. I gotta start writing it down. She does all this old lady like shit, and I'm like, get off my lawn.
The music's too loud.
That does kind of bother me, honestly.
She drives her car like an old lady.
I do.
I've
gives
never
us
known old
freaking
ladies to
fast
yell at
ass-
people to get off lawns.
That's old man's, old ladies. Everybody,
Yeah.
get off my lawn.
It's
Yeah.
a reference to being old, Ron.
Usually they collect garden gnomes.
So you're saying that your wife has a ton of garden gnomes?
Yeah, actually, she
Hi-yo.
wants more garden gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
And she hears this. I'm sorry, Anna, but I love you.
You better go buy a garden gnome before you get in trouble.
Actually, we've been looking at them quite extensively. Yes, we have.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. So you're shopping around for garden gnomes? I mean, he's got a discerning taste when it comes to garden gnomes. Not
Yes,
that one.
yes, I do.
Oh, I'm telling you, not that one.
I
Jumanji's
want the ones
dying.
that look like zombies.
not that one. That one has a blue hat.
Yeah, this one, not so cute. Not so nice. This one definitely can't fit up my ass sideways. This one, however. Well, for the discerning garden gnome shopper out there, if you can, slaptailsquad@gmail.com, send us some links to some really good garden gnomes. There's a bunch of like naked
Yeah.
garden gnomes. You see all the perverted old man garden gnomes that are wearing like thongs and stuff. Have you seen like those ones?
Yeah, I
You-
have.
you
I've
can
seen
find-
the Godzilla garden gnomes too. thought
I
those
actually
were
got
cool.
I actually got my sensei some really fucking cool ass garden little they're actually little medieval, they're in medieval armor. Like they have like axes and everything. They're fucking dope. It took me like months to get them, but they were fucking cool.
They were pretty cool.
But yeah, slaptailsquad@gmail.com. If you've got some garden gnome links out there, send us the most perverted, disgusting thing you can find, and we'll forward that on to Ron's and we'll see it in his yard.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Right
it-
next to the down power lines
Keep it in the backyard, Ron's.
There you go.
in the back deck. All right. Well, too bad we lost Jumanji. Too bad we lost JD. That sucks. We'll have to get him on the next time.
Yeah.
They must have had some sort of alien interference out there in Fresno. You know they got aliens out there.
They had a brownout
A brownout. Nice
in
one.
Brown Town.
Nice
Yeah.
one. Nice one. Swan.
Yeah, I got
Got to
it.
get them out before those wildfires start hitting out there.
Solid work.
Thanks. I
Solid
tried.
work, Swan.
I
Solid
tried.
work.
I tried.
All right. Well, that's it for me, the Beeve Man. Coming up, the Swan's got that.
I got that.
You got that. That's your job.
Mm-hmm.
Adios, Mitch Fuckos. Thanks for all the listeners, by the way.
And from the Swan,
Thank you, Cyprus, for listening. Thank you, listeners all over the world, for making us who we are.
You said adios.
Yeah, I can still keep
that
talking.
means no. That means you're
Adios.
done. We are done yanking your chain when you say that. Your
I'd like to
chain is
say-
done.
I'd like to say, adios, Miss Fuckos. Say,
Are you done now?
shoo shmush shmush
Shmoo, shmoo, shmoo.
shmane rumadoo.
Okay, I think you're done now.
Yeah, sure.
So we are
Would also like to
our
say,
next show. Shut your face. Our next show, when this podcast comes out, will be our May the 4th show at the Crawl Space Comedy Theater in Kalamazoo, Michigan, for a very festive Star Wars Day celebration. Cosplay, dress up, join us. It's going to be killer, epic.
Sexier the better, please. Thank you.
Sexy stormtroopers.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know. Don't come as Jar Jar.
Sexy Sith Lords. Ladies, mostly. I mean, guys can be too. I appreciate that also.
You just want to see everybody's lightsabers, don't you? Yeah. Bye. From the Swan.
Bye,
Deuces.
bitches.
Jesus Christ. Do one of you at a time. All right, I'm gonna designate you. We're gonna go with Jumanji. Go ahead, Jumanji.
Deuces.
And now we will go with Nemo. It's your cue, Nemo.
Later.
And before we sign off, Nemo, do you have anything coming up?
He never does. He does, but he doesn't.
He
he's not
doesn't
prepared.
know it. He's
Not prepared. We can't even use his. We can't even use his link tree anymore.
I have like 4 shows this weekend, and I don't even know where they are. I'll be in
It's gotta be after Sunday. Nemo.
Indiana in May. So come
Where?
on by.
Where are you gonna be
Where
in
in
Indiana in May?
Indiana? You're gonna stand out in the middle of
The
Indiana?
whole
like,
state.
I'm
He's
here.
getting
Lift you up,
around.
Mike.
Mike.
Follow the shit trail.
Fort Wayne, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
You know that's not far from us. Why didn't you tell us you were gonna be in Fort Wayne?
I'm going to be in Fort Wayne.
In May.
In May.
Oh boy.
Nemo.
All right, Ron,
How
finish
far
your.
is it from you?
Was it like not that far, right? 45
I feel
minutes?
like it's like an hour. Yeah, I don't know.
About an
something
hour or
like that.
so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Can I sleep in your bed? I promise not to
Fuck
shit
no.
Can you bring your own rubber
Fuck
sheets
no, you're not sleeping in your bed. You can sleep on the. You
Yes,
can sleep
I
on the
can.
deck.
on the deck?
You can
Yes.
sleep on the deck because I can hose it off.
Remember, you'll be
Power
driving
wash
around in
it.
the Jeep so Swan can wash it out.
You know, you could stay with Ron's.
Yeah, Ron's is offering up his place.
Yeah, he's got some
No,
garden
I'm
gnomes.
not.
We
Not
hosted
after this
last time.
conversation.
We had Nemo last time. It's your turn.
He's got some garden.
Jumanji, can I stay with you?
He's got some white garden gnomes that he'd like to be black. You can dust
Jesus.
them. You can just power wash them.
Funny.
Jumanji's not saying anything. Jumanji, you can
you
can
didn't
Nemo,
answer.
You can sleep in a twin size
can
bed.
Nemo stay with you?
You're busy that week,
Yeah, I have
aren't
a
you,
twin size
Jumanji?
bed in my daughter's room. There's flowers
Awesome.
all over the walls.
It's about to have bug
Aw,
roast.
that's
About to
pretty.
have a bunch
It's
of other
pink.
stuff all over the walls.
Zip it.
Doo-doo
Why are
walls.
you making
wall.
it gross?
Dude, walls. Oh, an ass.
And from the Rons,
See, someone loves me.
we love you. And
Let
from
him
the
stay with you.
Rons, stay sane, motherfuckers. It's a crazy world out there.